12 years ago, we had a pretty crazy idea. You see, you don't create something like Onewheel without dreaming of the future. It's why our company is called Future Motion. And well, we've been doing some dreaming about what would make tomorrow a little cooler than today. We knew that it had to move you, physically and spiritually. It had to be fun as all get out, and it had to be different. Now, Onewheels are the funnest thing ever, but we know they're just not for everybody. So the thinking was, could we create something with that same spirit, but with one more wheel? Bikes. So we took a look at the world of e-bikes. Now, some are practical and others are extreme. Now, the problem with the practical ones is that they're great for getting groceries, but they are honestly very boring. They have no soul. These are great for kids who want to do 50 miles an hour in your cul-de-sac, but they're honestly kind of a lot and pretty expensive. So what we wanted to do is make something that's more fun than these, but a little less crazy than those. We wanted to live right there. Bikes have been around for a long time, so you'd think that they had figured this out by now. Well, it turns out they did. The year was 1970. Mini bikes were everywhere. Every company made one and every kid wanted one. They're just so cool in that classic sense. You smile when you just look at them. But they're kind of hard to start. Oh! And they're kind of loud. But it's pure, uncomplicated joy on two little wheels. And speaking of little wheels, looks familiar, don't they? Now imagine taking the soul of a 1970s mini bike and making this baby electric. All right, you guys ready to see this?
That's so cool. So fun.
Wow, all smiles today.
This is a premium machine.
We took 10 years of what we learned building Onewheel, and we went with a blank sheet of paper to create a super fun, small, rideable two-wheeler, and that is Antic. Antic is really a retro, futuristic product. So it has the lines of a 70s mini bike, but it has totally new cutting-edge technology. A long time ago, some of our engineers put together some early prototypes of a mini bike. And about a year and a half ago, we dusted that off and embarked on this program. Mini bikes have always been about taking what you have kicking around and turning it into something fun. Well, we have a bunch of one-wheel parts kicking around, and so that's what we use to make the powertrain for Antic. So if you look at a 70s mini bike, it's sort of this parallelogram shape, and in the middle is the gas engine. Step one for us was taking out that gas engine, which gave us a lot of room. We put the electronics in the floorboard itself, and of course the motor is in the hub of the wheel. The frame looks like a 70s mini bike, but it's actually 6061 aluminum, which is lighter and it doesn't rust. So we've really taken the form and we've updated it for the modern era. We really tried to build something that was fun and compact. We did make it just a little bit bigger than classic mini bikes, which makes it way more comfortable for people over 6 feet tall.
This is 6'5".
Yeah.
Oh, and one more thing. Of course, a bike with the soul of a one-wheel has to be able to balance itself. You just pull the front end up, it locks in, and you can wheelie all around town if you want.
Dude, it just doesn't make any sense. I feel like a pro.
This is so sick.
Riding Antic puts a smile on your face. That's why we made it. The whole story here is about feeling like a kid again. Antic is so much fun. I cannot wait to get it out in the world and let you experience it for yourself.